chat. I have like some big news, right? So my editor, Jack, right, this guy right here, he went ahead and he stole VShojo's website. This isn't a joke. This isn't a prank. He actually went ahead and legitimately he stole VShojo's website and he made a video. And I don't think VShojo ever noticed. And so like, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to react to that video right now because, you know, listen, if he gets in trouble, I get in trouble and I don't want to get in trouble. And I want to say that I'm not affiliated with him if he actually does get in trouble after this. But for the most part, I just want to watch this video and let's just get into it.
You know, I kind of feel like it's become a theme on my channel to commit some crime. You know, like steal some identities, that kind of fun stuff. And well, in today's video, we're kind of going along with that theme because we're going to be stealing a company's website today. I know you may be asking, like, how are you going to steal a company's website? And
I'm asking that question right now. I also don't think it's a good idea to steal a multi-billion-dollar company's website. Like, I think that's actually kind of insane. But I mean, again, I'm not affiliated.
Well, it actually is quite simple. You see, one day I was scrolling through a domain website, looking through domains, and I realized that the VTuber company VShojo, they did not own all their domains. And me being the funny little guy I am, I saw this opportunity and I was like, well, I guess I have to buy one of their domain names. And so that's why today, everyone, we're gonna be stealing this multi-million-dollar company's website. Let's hope I do not get sued.
If he does get sued, by the way, like literally, I just think that it would just be the funniest result of all of this, right? Because like, hear me out. Jack's a great guy. He also works for Drumsy now. So I just wanted to say that for no particular reason whatsoever. Like, call him Drumsy's editor. If you're going to make a expose video on this, just say like he's Drumsy's editor and not my editor. I feel like that's going to be a lot better for me in general. Also, he has like the Drumsy mustache. Just look at this. That's not an Evan mustache. I have like a full beard, right? So like, he can't be affiliated with me in any sense.
Okay, so here's the breakdown on how we're gonna make this all work. You see, first things first, we're gonna need a domain name. The original domain name I was looking at taking was vshojo.shop. So I simply went to godaddy.com and bought the domain name. I mean, like, wow, that was actually incredibly simple. But then a friend informed me that I had misspelled vshojo. I had spelled it with a U when it does not have a U. It is just VShojo.
How do you not know how to spell VShojo? I feel like if you're gonna steal something, you should at least know what you're stealing.
So then I had to spend like over an hour trying to get a refund from GoDaddy support, which was absolutely miserable. So miserable that when I went to go buy the domain for a second time, I decided to just go to domains.com. This time around too, I decided to buy vshojo.net. And before I bought it, I made expressly sure that I spelled VShojo correct. It would be even more embarrassing if I
like $30 down the drain
twice.
already.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Listen, guys, please be nice to me in the comments. Like, maybe say something like, wow, Jack, you're actually really smart and intelligent and everyone makes mistakes.
Hold on. If I'm going to do this, I actually have to do it. Hold on. Let's see. Wow, Jack, I can't believe that you've done this. There you go. That's my comment. And then leave a like on this video.
Because after a mistake like this, I could really use the kind words. But now that we own the domain, we need to work on the product designs. You see, while we could put real merch designs on the fake merch store, I just feel that would be dumb and boring, especially since I am a master artist.
I mean, as some proof, here's my rendition of the Mona Lisa. I know, they're practically identical.
Also, there's some existing...
Why does he have two different filming locations? Like, why is he in two separate places? Is this what YouTube wants these days? Just two separate locations to film everything in? It just seems cumbersome.
VShojo talent that does not have merch designs. So it'd be good to like fill in some of the cracks in the merch process. If you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Dude. God,
I also don't think Jack knows how to draw.
Okay, so with the plan now set, I headed over to the VShojo merch store to...
My brother in Christ, clean your desk, my guy. How many like cans do you need? I mean, actually, if you look at my desk is actually clean today. Ignore the napkin that you saw there. But like, what is he doing? Like, this is crazy. This is actually just a crazy amount of cans. Also, what is this white block that's just on my screen now?
For the VShojo anniversary stuff, they have a VShojo hat, so we don't make that. They have VShojo joggers and VShojo hoodies. I don't see a VShojo t-shirt. No worries, I got them on that front. So they don't have any Haruka merch, but they have this empty store page for her. Everything's $29. It's $29 for an example product. You see, this is where
nothing there.
We can fill the hole in the market for some Haruka merch. This is like some Omega genius level marketing. There's also no Kuro or Matara merch. On top of that, there's no Project Melody merch. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is a hole in the market that we must fill. Oh my God.
Wait, pause. Is that a fake YouTube play button in the background right now? Like, What is he doing? Why does he have a cardboard YouTube play button in his background? Oh my goodness, this poor kid.
Gosh, guys, I don't know. If I'm gonna compete with VShojo, I'm gonna have to compete with this. I mean, like, what the heck? Why are the models so attractive? I'm cheap. I can't afford models. But you know what? We'll worry about it later.
I would have done it.
Let's just get to working on these beautiful merch designs.
And so, get to work I did. I loaded up Photoshop, and armed with my mouse, I started to crank out some design.
What are these? No. Oh God. You know, some people need to just be stopped. And you know, Jack might be a master thief, but he is definitely no master artiste. And I really do hope that no one in their right mind purchases these products. Genuinely.
As I started to finish off designs, I loaded them into Adobe Dimensions, which is a software that allows me to make quick and easy mockups.
See, actually.
Okay,
no.
so I now have the product image files for the VShojo logo shirt, the Haruka shirt, the Project Melody bagel shirt, the K9 Kuro dog treats, the Matara bug juice, and the Hime Hajime stream schedule. You see, it's
actually
funny
went ahead and did this.
Paper, and
oh my
she doesn't
gosh!
stream very often, so.
You know, sometimes I forget that Hime Hajime is actually a member of VShojo, and then I realize that, like, you know, maybe she just wants to exist in a perpetual state of being, like essentially saying that she just exists when she needs to exist, and when she comes back, it's always like a celebratory event. It's kind of like Punkalopi streams, right? You know how Punkalopi never streams, but every single time Punkalopi streams, it's like, you know, it's like a debut stream because everybody's like, oh my God, Punkalopi is back, right? So that's what I feel Hime Hajime does, right? Like, I'd love to see like a chart to, you know, compare who streams more, Punkalopi or Hime Hajime, right? Like, if you guys can let me know, like if you go to Twitch tracker or whatever and track who has streamed more in the past year, we'll give like the winner like $5 or something. They don't need my money, but like we should just do that in general.
It's a joke saying she doesn't stream. I know. I'm like the peak of comedy, a very funny guy.
Now that the designs were made, it's time to make the website to host them on. For this, I used an Adobe app that I never thought I was gonna use, Adobe Dreamweaver. For those of you who don't know what Adobe Dreamweaver is, it's basically an Adobe program that allows you to visually edit the code for a website. I don't necessarily know if that's the best explanation, but we'll go with it for now. A nice thing about Adobe Dreamweaver is it has templates that it starts you off with. Even better than that, it has templates that are specifically made.
Couldn't you just use any like website making website? Like, I forgot like what they're called, like Squarespace or something like that. Like, couldn't you have just done that? Like, or I suppose like then again you have to pay those websites, whereas you could just use Dreamweaver and then copy that code onto your domain thing. I don't know how to make a website. I'm just stupid.
Which is good for me because I have no idea how to code a website from scratch and make it look good. From there, I was able to load in all of our fake products and add some fake price tags to them just for the fun of it. Also, you may be wondering how I'm gonna protect myself from being sued by VShojo. Well, I put a little note at the bottom of the webpage kindly asking VShojo.
You know, this is definitely going to hold up in a court of law. If I were a lawyer and I saw this, I'd be like, you know what? We cannot sue this man. He said, please. And sometimes at the end of the day, that's all you have to ask. So he's covered all his bases. I think he's good. I genuinely think he's good, chat.
Not to sue me, so I think I should be safe. Looking at the website though, there was clearly something that was still missing. The website banners. I've been holding back on doing this because I have no idea how I'm gonna compete with the VShojo models, but now I think I have an idea. I mean, I just need to get the most attractive model possible, and I mean, who's more attractive than Ryan Reynolds?
Me, naturally. Like, if he had just asked me, look at this face. If he had just asked me, I would have done it for free, by the way. I just dropped something on my desk. For free, by the way. Like, I genuinely would have just done it. Why are you saying me, Big Matt, in chat? Why are you going ahead and saying me? I'm obviously the hottest person here in this chat right now. Okay, like, out of every single one of you watching right now, me, I'm the hottest one. All right, so just ask me next time, Jack.
So we'll just use some Photoshop to put him in our short designs, and oh my gosh, this is stunning. But we're not stopping here. I also made a design with Ryan Gosling and Arnold Schwarzenegger because I'm just crazy like that. Just quirky and silly that way. It's stunning though. God. I absolutely love it. I mean, like, these designs genuinely bring me so much joy. On top of adding the banners to the website though, I also want...
Is that a food plate? Does he just have a plate of food just sitting there on top of his printer? Is this what it means to be a college kid? You just don't clean up your food plate? Like, what is happening? Cans on the desk and now the food plate that's just sitting there?
On to make the add to cart buttons redirect the user somewhere. Because again, this is a fake merch store. You can't actually add anything to your cart. Changing the add to cart button to a link was actually quite easy though. It was literally just changing the link in the code. And with that, each link now redirects to a different site. Like the Project Melody shirt redirects to the Einstein Bagels site.
Oh, so you actually can't purchase anything. Okay, that's actually kind of good then. All right, so you actually can't purchase any of them. That's actually kind of sad. I genuinely think that people would have bought those fake products. And I don't know if that would count as like, you know, being against the law in any nature, because like people sell fan products all the time, right? And if you're buying like a t-shirt of K9 Kuro that was drawn in like Microsoft Paint, and then you actually like end up purchasing that, like that's on the consumer, would it not be? Like again, I don't know the law, I don't know if that would protect him, but like it's just fans sold merch, and I think that he should actually sell it.
And with that, all that's left to do is publish the website. To host the site, I used PebbleHost. Why? Well, I actually use them for Minecraft server hosting, and I like them, and they're also pretty cheap. And
$1 a month.
That, especially since for web hosting they have a $2 a month plan, and so we obviously went with that. And I mean, it doesn't have much bandwidth, but honestly, the site's not gonna get many visitors anyways, and it's pretty well optimized. So
I want everyone watching this video right now to go to the website. All right. Like, well, first I want you to click Jack's original link to watch his original video, because the link is going to be in the description down below. But then after you that, I want you to click the link in his description to go to his website and then, you know, crash his site. Okay. Can we all just do that? Can everybody on Twitch right now crash his website? Okay, cool.
Which should honestly be fine. I can always upgrade it if I need more bandwidth.
So it's been a few months now since I have released the website, and so I think we should look at the website's analytics, you know, see how it's doing. Did anyone visit? Hopefully they did. If not, this was a big waste of money. So if we just pull up the analytics panel for the site, we can see that, oh my gosh, the site has had over 800 unique visitors and 1,200 visitors total. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, especially since this has been over the past few months.
Wait, people actually visited the website? That is insanely amazing. Like, to be fair, again, there are probably so many people out there who don't know what the VShojo merch website is, and they just type that in, right? Because naturally, you'd think that they probably own all those domain names, and then you just go ahead and you just type one in, and they would just redirect you. But they didn't, which is insane to me that they just didn't. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Have they actually still not VShojo.net? Have they still not done it? His website is still up, so they still have not purchased this domain name and or contacted him about this. So at what point are they at fault? That is insane that it's just still there.
Still, that's like not an insignificant amount of people viewing the website. If we actually look at the locations that people have viewed the site from, we can see that obviously the United States is the top country. God bless America. But interestingly, China and Japan are second with 21 visits from each of them. That is actually really perplexing to me. Like, who from Japan or China even is looking up VShojo.net? Is VShojo big in China? I know they have a presence in Japan, but China? Really? Like, it's even more interesting seeing as the fact that they beat Great Britain, which only had 13 visitors.
Wait, my chat's currently telling me to read the bottom of the website. Okay, hold on. I'm going to the bottom of the website right now. All right, read the bottom of the website. Dear VShojo, if you're reading this and I want your domain back, just let me know. I'll transfer it or something. I mean, that makes sense. And then he gave his Twitter or whatever. The realest, most legit merch store. What is this address? Where does this lead you? What is this? Is that, what the heck is this? Where is this place? Is that just a, what? I'm so confused. This is just like a random tattoo store. I don't know what this is. The Village Tattoo, New York City? Why do you just have the address to Village Tattoo, New York City? I'm definitely so confused right now.
So, congratulations, China and Japan. The British, pick up your game. Support VShojo more. Go to vshojo.net. I'd also like to mention that since I have put up the site, that Matara has gotten merch, Haruka has gotten merch, Hinmei Hajime has gotten merch, Kuro has gotten merch. I'm not saying that I have influenced VShojo to give these people merch, but I'm just saying
definitely
a bit of a coincidence
I believe in Jack.
They got merch after I released my website. Is VShojo copying me and making merch for them? I don't know. I'm not making any accusations.
See, here's the thing, right? Like VShojo definitely didn't notice when Jack did this, but the thing is, VShojo kind of like, you know, pays attention to everything that I say and do. I know this because I've been told firsthand. So after I make this react video, I'd be impressed if they still didn't go ahead and contacted Jack about the domain name, because, you know, every single thing that I say and or do in regards to VShojo, they actually pay attention to. It's kind of the funniest thing to me. Like, I've talked to people who work for the company who are like, Evan, maybe start saying nicer things about the company. And to be fair, I don't think I've said anything downright negative. I've just had my criticisms about VShojo in the past. But to be fair, I'm actually okay with like most of the things that VShojo does now. So yeah, VShojo, if you're watching this and or one of your team members is watching this, how about you get your domain name from my editor, Jack? I think that's a good place to start.
I'm just saying it's a bit strange. Maybe they felt they had to, I don't know, compete with me? I am honestly really proud on how this project turned out. I mean, I just find the site so funny. It never fails to crack me up. And just giving some insight, I have actually reached out to VShojo being like, hey, I have your domain name.
He reached out to them? How has no one responded to this? How old is this video? He had it for like 2 months, and this video came out a week ago. So it's been like 2 months a week, and like there's to be fair, it's been 7 days, right? Like maybe they take a while to like get back to him, but still, like, how has no one reached back?
You guys want it back? And I straight up have not gotten any response from them. And I mean, I don't want this domain name anymore. The joke is over. I don't need the domain name anymore. VShojo, you can have it back. I don't quite know how to give it back, but you can take it. So VShojo, if you're watching this, hit me up. But you know what? I guess until VShojo does reach out to me for their domain name, I guess you can call me the CEO of VShojo.
Oh God.
.net. You have to add in the .net or else I'll be sued. But with that, I guess that's all for me, the CEO of VShojo.net. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Jack, and this is what I did.
Dude, I can't wait until my editor Jack gets a cease and desist from VShojo. It's gonna be the funniest thing ever. I'm not gonna be the one to help him though. Like, if he does get sued and or reached out to, listen, he's not affiliated with me whatsoever. Talk to Drumsy. He edits for Drumsy now. So that's that. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Click Jack's original link in the description down below, and click the links in his description. Whatever. Check out his channel and what have you. And we're uploading daily. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. See you then. Bye bye.